Once upon a time, long before smartphones, video calls, or WhatsApp, there was a world where talking to someone far away meant writing a letter and waiting days, weeks, even months for a reply. It sounds almost impossible, right? But one man changed all of that. His name was Alexander Graham Bell. And his invention would connect the world forever. Alexander Graham Bell was born on March 3, 1847, in Edinburgh, Scotland. He grew up in a family completely obsessed with sound and speech. His father was a professor who taught elocution, and his mother, who was gradually losing her hearing. Deeply inspired young Bell to study how we communicate. This wasn't just a hobby for him. It was a personal mission. He was driven by a powerful curiosity, constantly asking himself, how do voices actually work, and how can we help people communicate better? This simple question would become the guiding force for his entire life, leading him down a path of discovery that would change humanity. He didn't know it yet, but he was about to give the world a voice. In 1870, seeking a healthier climate for his family, Bell moved to Canada and just a short time later settled in the United States, while he spent his days teaching deaf students. He spent his nights experimenting in secret, tinkering with machines that he hoped could send sound through wires. By 1871, Bell's focus sharpened. He thought, if a telegraph could send simple dots and dashes, why couldn't it send something much more complex, like a human voice? For years, he tested and failed, over and over again. He often ran out of money and faced constant doubt from almost everyone around him. But Bell was relentless. Then came 1876, the year that changed everything. On March 7th, Bell was awarded U.S. Patent 174,465 for the telephone. It would become one of the most valuable patents in history. Just 3 days later, on March 10th, the first historic phone call happened. Working in his lab, Bell accidentally spilled battery acid on his clothes and shouted into the transmitter to his assistant in another room, "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." Those words didn't just travel through the air, they traveled through a wire. For the very first time in human history, a complete sentence was transmitted electrically. The telephone was born. The world would never be the same.